On today's episode, I'll be going through the top exercises for longevity. Also, I'll be going through what let me say this. You're going to be surprised when you look at what the top exercises for longevity are, because everybody probably thinks it's either weightlifting or running. Spoiler alert, it's not. These are forms of exercise that we can all easily do, some that are actually very fun, but are more effective than cardio, that are more effective than when you're looking at traditional weight training, at actually increasing your lifespan. And so I'm excited to get into this today and how you can optimize your workout routine in order to live longer. There is a study showing that your grip strength, how long can you hold on to a pull-up bar? Okay, how strong can you grip a tennis racket? But grip strength, and this, even think about this, opening a can when you get older, right? Twisting off the top, opening a can, something like that. Grip strength is one of the most reliable, if not the most reliable indicator of overall muscle health and functional fitness of any test to date. Research shows that higher grip strength is associated with increased longevity and better cardiovascular health. A decline in grip strength is often linked to frailty, reduced mobility, and higher mortality rates in an aging population. And there are normals, and I'm going to show you a chart here. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see here male versus female, what's normal in terms of the strength you should have. It's pounds per square inch of pressure. And there's actually a device I've been using recently, and I've loved it because I've shared this with all of you. I'm very focused on longevity right now. I want to increase my lifespan. I want to be around with my grandkids. I want to do everything I can to support my body being healthy as long as possible. And grip strength is one of the greatest tests you can do on a regular basis to be able to see where you're at. And so I got this device here. It's called Zona, okay? And this, one thing it does is it has me working on my grip strength, but in an isometric fashion. There are additional benefits for longevity, especially for cardiovascular health when it comes to working on your grip strength, but in an isometric fashion. And so I have this, you can see this here, this Zona device here, and I press this green button and it says go, okay? And it has me do this for a minute, 2 minutes, it has me work on it at a steady state for a period of time, working my way up. So it does a few things. One, it does increase your grip strength, but also something else happens that's pretty profound and incredible for your cardiovascular system. When you're holding on to this at a steady state, it does something to your circulation. It does something to your cellular health, but specifically the health of your blood vessels, of your arteries, to where it's bringing oxygen to the blood. Over time, has some benefits between your sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve system and that response of your vagal tone, it's called. And so anyways, this is a great thing I've been doing, kind of holding on and gripping this. And I do it daily to continue to increase my grip strength over time. So you can see here, and this is a great thing you should do. I want to encourage everybody to, check out this device. I actually have a guest expert coming on here in just a minute, and I'm going to ask him about this because I wanted to bring on an expert on this device in grip strength. Because again, I think I get questions all the time of people asking me, hey, what's a good piece of fitness equipment for my family, or what's a good test and indicator for longevity? And there are blood tests, by the way, that look at your biological versus chronological age. The thing I love about this, though, is I get to see on a daily basis how I'm doing, and I get to improve day after day after day at working on this isometric contraction. Here's the great thing about it too: it tells me if I'm getting if I'm gripping too weak or too much, because it wants to be an isometric, a steady state. And so it changes how hard I'm gripping it on a regular basis. And by the way, this is a fun thing to do at family parties too, to see, how everybody's grip strength is. So, okay. So this is an amazing device I want to encourage everybody to check out. It's called Zona, Zona, working on your isometric strength, your grip strength, and what that also does for your heart health is amazing. I'm going to bring on an expert